At the time, actually, I went to school. I went to Ryerson University in Toronto and majored in film and television, and kind of learned the business side of it and worked on production companies and the network side of film and TV in Toronto. And then after I finished school, that's when I was like, okay, now it's my time to really kind of focus on acting, because it was something that I've always wanted to do since I was a little girl. So to me, it was really important too to learn all aspects of the industry, you know, not just the stuff in front of the camera, but, you know, how do you put together, and like, how do you take this idea, this concept, and put it on screen? How do you share it with the world? And that to me was always fascinating. So after I finished school, I finished university, I decided to I actually quit all my jobs. And my parents thought I was crazy because I had a job offer too after school, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. They're like, what? But stability, like, you know, like they just couldn't fathom the fact that I didn't want to be working. But I was like, but I am working. I am auditioning, and I am hoping to get that next role. So, I mean, I think it's kind of hard for people to grasp and understand at first. But I mean, for me, it was something I really needed to pursue, as it was more of a personal journey.
Get ready. Here we go.
My agent at that time she just called me up and said, there's this really great role you should go out for. So I put myself on tape at first. I didn't have too much time to kind of check out to see, look into the project some more. So I actually did that right after I put myself on tape, and fell in love with the comic series. Brian Lee O'Malley made something amazing, I think, and the role of Knives Chau really stood out for me, and I thought, if I don't play this role, I will die. So I am here now. Thank you for saving my life. No, but in all seriousness, you know, I think that the role of Knives Chau really stood out for me, because it's just not every day that, as an Asian female too, you know, to be able to read a role that's empowering, that, you know, that has a great arc, and that's a character that's so integral to the story as a whole as well. That was what really stood out for me. What was really key about Knives, I find that, like, she's very uninhibited, and she hasn't been jaded by the realities of the world yet. And so everything that every feeling she conveys, it's real, it's pure, it's raw, and she's not afraid of it. And so I think that's why maybe her character, you know, stood out a little bit more too, because unlike the other characters in the film who are jaded, she's just like, you know, whatever, I don't care, this is how I feel, and I'm gonna let that be free and let you know about it. So, you know, if anything, I've learned a lot from Knives as well, her bravery and her courage and her willingness to just really be herself. I love martial art films. My favorite one is actually Chocolate, though. From Thailand. I was backpacking through Thailand I think like 3 years ago, and that's where I was introduced to Muay Thai and Ong Bak. And then after I watched Ong Bak and basically was like flipping out, like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever, they came out with Chocolate. And I was like, she is my role model. I am in love with, you know, what Pracho and Panariti Cry out in Thailand at Ballroom U, what they kind of put out there. It's just amazing, and I think it's really cool. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.